Hello, Pat O'Melia here with The City Show. As always, The City Show is we try to bring you information. We try to inform you. We try to educate you and try to entertain you. Remember everything you see on the bottom of the screen. Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, live stream. I think we're still on live stream. Still working with them. Working on pricing. If you have any stories, you have any tips, you can email me directly. Whatever you need to get in touch with me. Now today, there's still a big issue in Jersey City. Is A&C bus lines. Supposedly there is a secret plan in place to operate the bus lines. That New Jersey Transit going to operate it. They're going to work something out with A&C bus lines. A&C has been running those bus lines for like 100 years. It's also the last private operated bus company in Jersey City, which is astounding. When I grew up in Jersey City, born and raised, all the buses were private operated. They all had their private entities. We had great bus service. Every main street in Jersey City had its own bus, whether it was Central Avenue or Montgomery Street or Kennedy Boulevard, Bergen Avenue, whatever it was. They had their own bus. Now, I don't know what happened. I think back in my mind, maybe nobody works in Jersey City anymore, so there isn't the need for the buses as we used to have it. And there isn't really a Journal Square where everybody went up. The Journal Square in the old days for shopping and went to the movies. Every date started and ended on Journal Square. That was the central point of Jersey City. And also you had the medical center where all the buses rode by there. The Garfield Avenue, Central Avenue, Montgomery Street. That was a center. That was a magnet. To save A&C, so simple. And NJ Transit isn't the solution. They're the problem. They're not the solution. That's a company that's subsidized 74% by your tax dollars. Whether you ride NJ Transit or not, you're paying for it. A&C, all we need to do is designate them as a contract operator and give them a 30% subsidies. NJ Transit's getting 74, so we could send them 30%. They got the terminal here. They got their barn, their terminal where they bring the trucks at the end of the shift and they do their maintenance. It's all here in Jersey City. We should be doing all we can. I know I'm in opposition here to Mayor Fuller. He believes all transportation should be government run. I don't agree with that. All transportation should be privately run. Name me one thing NJ Transit runs well. It ain't buses. It ain't trains. It's not light rails. It's not terminals. It's absolutely nothing. They're late, they don't run, they're in states of disrepair, they're not maintained, you name it, that's the problem. Hopefully next week we'll have some sort of answer on A&C bus. Today we're going to talk about a 30-year abatement for Bayfront. That's a development the city's undertaking on the Hackensack River. We're going to talk about results of a poll I did recently for the race for Jersey City Mayor and the Governor of New Jersey. And Newport is testing Tesla rentals for Newport residents in Jersey City. You're watching The City Show. I'll be right back.
Jersey City Medical Center is healing, enhancing, and investing in Hudson County because your heart doesn't beat just for you. So get it checked. When your bones are healthy, it lifts us all. We're delivering joy daily in our Lord Abbott Maternity Wing and providing New Jersey's only NCI-designated comprehensive cancer center. We'll continue building our medical network and taking every precaution for your safety so that we can all be healthy together.
Burns Brothers Memorials, Monuments, and Markers, 787 Tunley Avenue, Jersey City. Hudson County's only monument maker, serving all faiths and cemeteries. Design, studio, and large inventory on site. Cemetery inscriptions and custom orders welcome. Burns Brothers Memorials, Monuments, and Markers, 787 Tunley Avenue, just south of Secaucus Road. Craftsmanship that will last for all eternity. Burns Brothers, Jersey City, Albert H. Hopper, North Arlington. Visit us on the net.
If you need to see a doctor, RWJ Barnabas Health has 2 easy ways to do it from anywhere. You can see an urgent care provider 24/7 on any device with our Telemed app. Or use our website to book a virtual visit with an RWJ Barnabas Health Medical Group provider or specialist, even as a new patient. You've taken every precaution, and so have we. So don't delay your care any longer. RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy together.
We're back. City Show. Pat O'Melia here. Are you there? As I mentioned before we went to break, we're going to talk about Bayfront. Bayfront is a development. The city was at the Honeywell site. For old-time Jersey City, it's where the Great Eastern was, the Roosevelt Drive-In was down there. A bunch of various businesses. Like I said, Great Eastern was one of them. I'm trying to remember them all now. The Roosevelt Drive-In, of course. It's all been cleaned. It's been remediated to the level of it can be developed on. Jersey City acquired the land from Honeywell. I think we went into bonding something like $130 million. So Jersey City is the lead developer. Jersey City has reached an agreement with another developer to build the first building, phase one, whatever you want to call it, on Bayfront. Right along there on Route 440, directly across from the Home Depot. The first phase, to get the abatement, they're going to set aside 35% of the units as affordable. Air quotes, because I have quotes on the writing here. It's an interesting term in Jersey City. What is affordable? It's affordable housing. Is $2,500 a month for a one-bedroom affordable? It is in Jersey City, apparently. When you look at the units, and you grew up in Jersey City like me, it's like $2,500 a week. That's astonishing. It's costing you. You have to make $600 plus a week of your salary goes to that rent. That's not affordable. Maybe if you're banging down $200,000 a year, but the average Jersey City person, they're not doing that. Once you get out of downtown, they're not making that kind of money. They're doing 50, 40, 50. And that's not affordable at $2,500. We need to really focus on Jersey City, on how to make the city affordable. One of the first things is the municipal budget. Second is the school taxes. Third, of course, is the county. That all makes up your property tax bill. It's one thing if you can get a break on rent on an apartment. I got a decent rent, but you can't afford to live in the area. You can't afford the coffee or the bagel down the street. You can't afford to do anything in that area because it's too damn expensive. That's what we need to focus on. But right now we're talking about an abatement here for Bayfront. If the abatement is granted, you'll have the 35% set aside. The thing is, who are we developing this for? Who are these affordable units for? Are they for Jersey City residents? We've seen numerous articles where there's a mad dash from New York City and Brooklyn to Jersey City because the rent is too high in New York City and Brooklyn, but it's affordable in Jersey City, which is kind of interesting because the Jersey City people are saying the rents are too high here. Somewhere there's a middle ground in there. But we're developing all the construction you see going on Journal Square, over on Van Ripon Avenue, downtown Jersey City, everywhere, over by Pavonia Avenue. All that is being built for people who don't live here. The escapees from New York City and Brooklyn. Now, we're going to put aside 35% of these units to get the abatement for the developer, if we grant it. Who's getting those 35%, those units set aside? Are they the escapees from Brooklyn? Are they Jersey City? Should we have some sort of mandates in there as to who's entitled to apply for these apartments? Should you at least be a Jersey City resident? Should you have at least lived in Jersey City for 5 years, 10 years? Are we creating an affordable apartment to attract people from New York? Now, remember, the affordable, it's not like magic money. We give a discount tax-wise to this developer. But that money has to be made up out of the municipal budget somewhere because that money isn't coming in now. So that goes to the property owners. And, of course, that turns around into rent. So it's the property owners and the renters who are paying for that abatement, for that 35% affordable. Again, affordable housing in all over at one time, that was the privy of the feds. It was the feds, the state, the city, and the county. They would work together to develop affordable housing. Somehow we got private sector in there. And private sector is their business is to make money. They got to make money for their stockholders, their family. Anybody in real estate didn't get into real estate to develop affordable housing. They got into real estate to make money, set up their family, future generations. This is their goal, not creating affordable housing. So anything we're doing with the private sector, it's not going to be affordable forever. And I keep using the word affordable. It ain't affordable when we're looking at $2,500 a month. Now, again, we grant this abatement. Now, I'm sure we will because we got to get Bayfront going. But, you know, are we opening up another can of worms here in Jersey City? Yeah, Jersey City is the hottest real estate market in the Northeast. Do we really need to bribe people to develop in Jersey City? Doesn't seem to be happening anywhere else, but we're going to approve an abatement because of 35% affordable housing. Like I said, all that other construction you see going on in Jersey City, there's no abatements involved. You know, Mayor Fulop has stopped giving out abatements a long time ago. And the last question is, and again, should we mandate Jersey City people get first shot at these? You at least be in Jersey City for 5 years before you take our affordable housing that is paid for by abatements and other property owners and renters in Jersey City? And should we mandate that any of these major developments have a school attached to it? Because those kids are going to live there. They got to go to school, but there's no new schools being built. Should we have the developers contribute to a school construction fund? We need more schools. As we keep developing this city, and the mad rush from New York City and other points come to Jersey City because of our affordable rents, even market rate is affordable compared to Brooklyn, we don't have the schools to handle it. So now the burden goes back on the property owners. So maybe that's what we do. If you're building a super high rise, you got to have some school space there, or you contribute. But somehow we've got all that construction you see going on in Jersey City, and everywhere you turn, left, right, up, down, that's all residential. There's no schools there. So that's going to be a problem. We got to do something because, like I said, all you see being developed, there's no schools attached. All right, we're going to break for commercial. You're watching the Jersey City Show. Oh, no, that's Jersey City. The City Show. We'll be right back.
Cancer.
We've got the highest level of cancer care,
the latest clinical trials,
researchers working to find a cure,
and nurse navigators to guide you every step of the way.
At New Jersey's only NCI-designated Comprehensive Cancer Center, your safety has always been our top priority.
I've got cancer, but I also have peace of mind.
Jersey City Medical Center and Rutgers Cancer Institute of New Jersey. Let's beat cancer together.
Consumer Carpets, 3408 Kennedy Boulevard in the Jersey City Heights. Your one-stop store for residential and commercial floor treatments. Carpeting, linoleum, tiles, laminates, hardwood floors, area rugs, remnants. All major brands, all in stock. Free estimates, same-day installation. Consumer Carpets, it's savings, selection, installation. Credit cards and debit cards accepted. Financing available. Consumer Carpets, price to fit your budget, installation to fit your schedule. On the net at consumercarpets.com. Consumer Carpets, Jersey City, 201-792-2712. We're back. City Show. Pat O'Melia here. You there. Don't forget everything on the bottom of the screen going on. A while back, during hiatus, I did a poll, a Twitter poll. It was a slow weekend. I did one for the race for governor on the Democratic and the Republican side, and the race for Jersey City mayor. Now, again, not scientific in any means, but you can extrapolate some numbers out of this. Now, we did the poll. I pulled out names for Jersey City. Who may run? Nobody's the declared candidate yet, but it certainly looks like McGreevy and O'Day are going to. Here are the four names I put in the poll for race for Jersey City mayor. Joyce Waterman, she's presently the city council president here in Jersey City. James Solomon, he is the Ward E councilman here in Jersey City. Former governor Jim McGreevy, and commissioner, Hudson County Commissioner William O'Day. There were 279 votes cast in this poll. Not a lot, but you were able to extrapolate information out of here. Now, again, somebody could have voted 100 times for someone, but I don't know if that really happened with 279 votes. Had we had like 1,000, I would say that happened. In this poll that we did, Joyce Waterman received the most votes. She received 38% of the vote, followed by James Solomon with 32%, James McGreevy, the former governor, with 18%, and bringing up the rear was Bill O'Day. Now, again, it's not scientific. If I was to sit down right now and say, out of these four candidates, how would I line them up from first to four? I'd have to go with Bill O'Day in the number one. Jim McGreevy right now is really making a move to be at least 1A, but he would be in the 2 spot. I'd go with Waterman, Joyce Waterman in 3 spot, and James Solomon in the 4th spot. I see, unless something changes, and we're going to have a lot of tickets for a race for mayor in Jersey City. You're going to have at least 5 full tickets. I mean, governor and 9 running mates. You're going to have at least 5 of them. I have a pen in my hand. Looks like I said 3. And you'll have some solo, some people who, I'm going to run for mayor and council. But, yeah, the big tickets, there will be at least 5 of those. And I'm sure Joyce had O'Day and McGreevy, we're starting to hear they're going to announce in November that both of them are already talking to running mates. Some of the presently seated council people kind of wink and nod that they're going to run with either McGreevy or O'Day. I haven't heard any of that on the Joyce Waterman front. I've heard some of it with James Solomon as they start building up their tickets. It'll be interesting to watch. But like I said, with the numbers here, we got Joyce Waterman was the lead. So we're certainly going to be entertained well in this race for mayor in Jersey City. I look forward to producing the debates. Nobody has produced more debates than I have. I think we're about to do some for Hoboken. I've been doing debates here in Jersey City since the late 90s. I think the first one we did was a race for mayor here in Jersey City in 2000, 2001. I've done a lot of debates since then, televised, live, that sort of thing. Then we did a poll for Democrat and Republican candidates for governor. Now, in the Democratic poll, we put 4 names up there. Stephen Fulop, the mayor of Jersey City, Mikey Sherrill, congresswoman here in New Jersey, Josh Gottheimer, congressman in Jersey City, and Steve Sweeney, political powerhouse, former state senator here in New Jersey. And there were only 88 votes on the Democratic side that were cast in this. And Mayor Fulop came out on top with 43%, followed very closely by Mikey Sherrill. Josh Gottheimer and Steve Sweeney came in 3rd and 4th with 9% and 7%. But it's interesting, again, not scientific by any means. It would be projected in the race for governor on the Democratic side that it would be Steve Fulop and Mikey Sherrill. And a lot of people are talking about Gottheimer. Right now, he's definitely in the running. But number-wise, it doesn't look like it from my non-scientific poll that we did. And Steve Sweeney has been extremely quiet. Mayor Fulop is the only declared candidate. He's picking up endorsements, union, political figures, that sort of thing. So he's getting one hell of a head start on people. It might get to the point where he'll have too much of a head start for the other Democratic candidates. Of course, Gottheimer and Sherrill, they're still running for Congress. So they can't get involved with any race for governor for like another year yet. So it'll be interesting to watch. On the GOP side, the Republican side, we had Bill Spadia, television host on NJ 101.5. Jack Citarelli, he just lost recently to Governor Murphy. Close race, but still a loss nonetheless. Mike Tester and John Bramnick. Bill Spadia took 57% of the vote with 138 votes cast. Bill Spadia was at 57%. Citarelli was at 31%. Tester was at 7%. And Bramnick at 4%. I can see Spadia and Citarelli going head-to-head. And it'll be interesting debates. And also, I don't know if Tester gets there. He's barely building up name value. But I could see it being Citarelli, Spadia, and maybe Tom Kane. But we're really in for an interesting political season coming up. And in Jersey City, it's starting a lot sooner than we think. All right, we're going to break for commercial. You're watching The City Show. I'll be right back.
Jersey City Medical Center has a passion for heart health. We're Hudson County's only full-service heart hospital with innovative technologies and premier cardiovascular physicians, a partnership with Rutgers Health, the latest technology and medical advancements and nationally renowned care for every heart in every community. Whoever your heart beats for, our hearts beat for you. Jersey City Medical Center.
Newport, the luxury waterfront community on the Hudson River, offers a quality of life you deserve in one of our many high-rise towers. With amenities such as the on-site Newport Path, light rail, Newport Town Square, 3 playgrounds, dog run, upscale restaurants, retail giants like Kohl's, JCPenney, Macy's, and Target. Morton Williams and Acme Supermarket are just outside your front door. A health and fitness center, skating rink, and medical facilities are also on site. Enjoy the New York skyline from our waterfront and various parks. Manhattan is just one pass stop away, or quick ride through the Holland Tunnel. Nursery and private elementary schools all on site. 12-screen movie theater at the Newport Center Mall. Looking to visit? Stay at the Westin or Marriott Hotel. For more information, visit us at newportnj.com. Make lasting memories to cherish forever. It's incredible. It's you, Newport. Live like you want.
Well, that's City Show. Pat O'Melia here. You there? Are you entertained yet? I hope so. Newport, downtown Jersey City, the LaFrac Empire there, the LaFrac organization. Yeah, the LaFracs don't get the props they should in Jersey City. There are 2 names that are synonymous and should be with Jersey City. The people who put Jersey City on the map. And first up, I'm discounting the Dutch for right now. Anybody's going to say, whoa, we got to put Peter Stuyvesant in there. Frank Hague, the former mayor of Jersey City, who literally made Jersey City a political powerhouse. Say what you want. There's all sorts of talk. He's never been convicted. He's been accused of everything. Frank Hague was Jersey City through and through. You wanted a job, you went to see Frank Hague. You wanted to go into business, you went to see Frank Hague. Frank Hague would do anything for you as long as it benefited the city of Jersey City. Now, the people would say, well, they would give you $1, take 2. Whatever the case is, Frank Hague was a tremendous mayor. You know, you look around Jersey City today, there's still a lot of Frank Hague here. A guy built a hospital. He built schools. We can't build an effing school in Jersey City, but Frank Hague can build them all over. He built the Jersey City Medical Center. All these things, we walk around Jersey City, and it's still there. And this is all the efforts and the contributions from Frank Hague and his administration. So when people talk about, Frank Hague, oh, he's corrupt, we should have more corrupt like that, where he was building schools all over, roads, getting roads paved. It was an amazing accomplishment. The most effective mayoral administration in the history of Jersey City. There's no one close. I've covered Mayor Fulop for the last 10 years, Glenn Cunningham, Brett Schundler. Nobody accomplished what Frank Hague did. And the other name is Sam LaFrac, who caused the Jersey City Renaissance with Newport. He's the one that started it all. You love it, hate it, with the new DAC loan for the mall, the Hudson Mall, the Newport Mall, Newport Center Mall. Those 2 original brick high-rises there. Remember the sign, if you lived here, you'd be home already. That started it all. That started the development craze, changed all our property values, changed the perception of Jersey City. Because of Sam LaFrac and the LaFrac organization, Jersey City has a skyline. We didn't have it before Sam LaFrac. We have it now. It was all broken down. Sam LaFrac seen the potential. And people say, well, somebody else would have seen it. The thing is, nobody else did until Sam LaFrac. So those 2 names should be revered in Jersey City. Hague and LaFrac. Now, the reason I bring this up, Newport is going to start testing Tesla rentals. They're going to get 2 Tesla cars. I assume they got some charging stations down here. And Newport residents will be able to rent these cars on an hourly or a daily basis. You only got 2 to start off, so put your reservations in now. Newport's going to charge $20 an hour or $160 for the day. I would like to talk. I may have to call them because I've never driven an electric car. I meant to speak to Jeremy or Jamie and see if I can go down there and give them $20 so I can drive one around for about an hour. As big as LaFrac would come up with something like this. There's always forward thinking there with the LaFrac organization. But like with other rental cars, when you bring it back, you have to bring it back with when you bring a rental car back, you got to bring it back with a full tank of gas. You got to bring it back with a full charge, because the next person may be waiting. He wants to use the car. Then it takes like 2 hours to charge these things, 2-3 hours. So do I have to wait by it and charge it up before I can, complete my rental for that day? That cost me $60, or it took 3 hours to charge this thing back up. Be interesting. But it got me thinking, how would we incorporate electric cars in the cities, whether it's Jersey City, North Bergen, Union City? All these cities would develop pretty much at the same time, maybe not all to the city end like Union City or Jersey City, but how would we incorporate them? The new developments we have, because there's no garages attached, because they always say, well, these people, they're coming from New York. They don't need cars. They're used to not having cars. What crap that is. You go down to Hoboken Avenue, 18th and Jersey Avenue, all these buildings that were built down there on industrial sites, no cars. Cars all over the damn place. Yes, people are coming here because they want to have a car. That's why they're moving to Jersey City. They're escaping Brooklyn and New York City for what they consider cheap rent. Like I said, New York said their rents are too high. They come to Jersey City, our rent's reasonable here. And then the people in Jersey City, well, the rents are too high. Something we should look into one of these days. So they're coming here, and they're living here, and they're getting cars because they didn't have that opportunity in New York City. And you look at the brownstones and the 1 and 2 family homes in Jersey City, or the 4 or 5 story apartment building. How the hell are you going to have an electric car? How are you going to charge this? We're going to run extension cords across the sidewalks, 200-foot extension cords out the window of the 5th floor, and run that down the front porch and out to the sidewalk. How are we going to charge these things? Are there going to be a charging station at every parking spot? I don't know who's going to pay for that, the installation, how much is that going to cost? Do we have the power in the grid to do that? And what happens when a combustible engine parks there? Yeah, somebody's going to get pissed off. But it's interesting, as we keep talking about the electric cars, we've got to make the governor's talking about making it all electric by 2023, 2035, right? 2035. How the hell are we going to incorporate it? How would you have that in Jersey City? Think about it. Looking at Jersey City with all the 1, 2, and 3 family homes and no parking on the street as it is, or the high rise with no garages, how would you charge these units overnight? Interesting to think about. All right, we're out of show. You be good. You be safe. Good night.